What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. That notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Errol Spence Jr. must be bored. He took to Twitter to voice all of his frustration. He's voicing his frustration on the fans, Terrence Crawford fight. He's just going off, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and read some of the stuff Errol Spence Jr. had to say, and then we go from there. But first, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Well, this one is from last year, but I'll still read it. He said, "You niggas scary. Who raised you? You get chased home from school, ass niggas." Oh, that was crazy, Earl. Earl went off with that one. I mean, it is what it is. But he had a lot to say too. He was responding to this fan. A fan went at Errol Spence's neck. This is what the fan said. The fan said, "He's just way better than you, you one-trick pony." This is what set everything off with Errol Spence Jr. When this fan said that. This fan called Errol Spence Jr. a one-trick pony. And that's when Errol Spence Jr. went off. But some of these fans can be really harsh. I used to think only Errol Spence Jr. fans was crazy. Not in the sense that only his fans was crazy, meaning like they're not other crazy boxer fans like Canelo and Gervonta, Ryan. Those guys got crazy fans too. I'm talking about like when it came to Crawford and Spence saga, I used to think only Errol Spence fans was like, they was like crazy. But Crawford had some crazy fans too. I'm just paying attention to that. But anyway, that fan went off on Earl. He says, "He just way better than you, you one-trick pony." And Errol Spence said, "You might be right, but one-trick pony got Olympics, kids in school." He's pretty much saying he made it to the Olympics. He got his kids in school, in private school. Mom and dad retire years ago. His passport is full of stamps, and he says he don't have to pick up a pair of gloves again. Oh, interesting. So Errol Spence saying he's paid. He don't have to pick up a pair of gloves again. He just went off on that fan, I guess. He didn't like what that fan said, so he had to respond. But anyway, he went off again. He says, "Some of y'all forget what this shit is really for until you 37 trying to make a comeback for 10%. So Earl really in his feelings today, man. He really in his feelings. Really in his feelings. What do you guys take from that? What do you think Earl mean by some of y'all forget this shit really, what this shit really for until you 37 trying to make a comeback for 10%. That's interesting. Me personally, I think Earl has a point with get the most out of boxing before boxing get the most out of you. Because boxing will use the shit out of you. And then when they don't need you anymore, get rid of you. That's what boxing do. Boxing is a vicious and lonely sport. But there's more. Earl went on and says, all that said, you can kill the retired shit though. Yeah, I got my ass beat. Shit was past due. I didn't live exactly like a boxer for the most part. LOL. They asked me, did I want to do the pressure? Showed up, no glasses, answer all the questions. Head up, gave bruh a hug for the ass whooping. Good shit and dip. Somebody says, Stephen Edwards says, these motherfuckers are disrespectful. Earl said, it's cool. Spence family appreciate them. if they've been paying to watch this one trick pony. So obviously what that fan said to Earl really stirred something up in Earl. I'm going to try to break down everything he said in a second. Let's get back to the retirement stuff. Earl's pretty much saying, even though he posted about getting surgery on his cataracts, he said he's not retiring anytime soon. He said you could kill that. He also mentioned he got his ass whooped. That's crazy that he said that. He said, even though I got my ass beat. Most boxers won't say that. They'll keep making excuses. Yes, Earl making excuses, but he's admitting that he got beat up. He also said the cataracts was past due, which is an excuse again. If you knew you had cataracts to get taken care of, why didn't you get it taken care of before going into the Terrence Crawford fight? And he also said he didn't have to do the presser, but he still did it. He didn't wear glasses. He went there. I mean, it's part of your job. You're supposed to do that, buddy. He said he had no glasses on. He still went and did it. I mean, which is a good thing, but, bro, you're supposed to do that. It's part of your... He said, head up, gave Brugg a kiss for the ass whooping and dip. He said he did it. We know you did, bro. But why didn't you say all of this stuff last year? Why did you have to wait for this year to go on the internet and go off on people and tell us about your cataracts and all this other stuff you're doing? Why wait a whole year to do all of this? That's the problem. It's not that you're saying all of this. Why didn't you say that after the fight? Why did you have to take a whole year off? I guess you needed to clear your head before you came with all... I guess he wanted to have all his ammunition ready because he knew the fans was coming. The fans don't play fair. They come, they swing. And I guess Errol Spence wanted to be ready when they came because it looks like he got all the answers now. He didn't have all the answers after the fight, but now he has all the answers, which is crazy. I mean, it is what it is, guys. At least the guy is contemplating on retirement because he said you could kill a retirement. Because after the beating he took, a lot of people wanted him to retire. A lot of people was calling for Earl to retire. Like, yo, Earl, you need to retire. You got beat so bad. You shouldn't be boxing no more. And Earl's like, nah, I'm not retiring. I'm still doing this. I'm built for this stuff. Pretty much. So we gotta give him credit for not wanting to retire after the beating he took. And he's also admitting that he got beat up, which is a step in the right direction. I remember a couple of months ago I used to say Earl needs to come on Twitter and admit that there was no excuses that he lost. You know, and he got beat. He's finally doing everything I wanted him to do, but in doing that, he's still making excuses, bro. He posted about not living a boxer lifestyle, and he posted that video about getting his cataract fixed. Let me tell you what I mean by he's still making excuses. Even though he's giving credit, but he's also taking credit away. And I'm going to tell you guys how. I'm going to break it down right now. How is he taking credit away even though he's saying he got his ass whooped? He's taking credit away when he talks about not living a boxer lifestyle. Yes, we the fans, we knew that. Only the Earl sexuals ignore the signs. But we knew that. The fact is, he shouldn't be saying that himself. If he says that himself, that is built-in excuse for people to use. See, Earl admits he wasn't living a great lifestyle. That's why he lost to Terrence Crawford. If he wasn't going to use the cataract situation, people wouldn't be able to use the cataract situation as well. Because he said, and he also said that's why he caught so many jabs to the face. Another excuse. See what I'm talking about, man? If he would have just left it alone, people would have left it alone. but based on the fact that he never left it alone, and he went off talking about why he caught so many jabs to the face. This is why people are upset. This is why guys like me are upset. But Earl don't care if we're upset. He's going to say what he wants to say, what's on his mind. And nobody can stop him from doing that. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's his life to live. We're not going to live Errol Spence's life. If he's lonely, he's going to be lonely. We're not going to be there to comfort him. We don't know this guy personally. A lot of us don't know this guy personally. It's just a boxer, and we're a fan of the sport. It is what it is. We're going to give Errol Spence his respect no matter what. It is what it is. But anyway, Earl says some more stuff. Stephen Edwards says, these mother effer are disrespectful. And Earl says, it's cool. The Spence family appreciate them if they paying to watch this one-trick pony. He's pretty much saying they could be disrespectful all they want as long as they're paying for my pay-per-view. And that's all that matters. And then Earl takes another jab at the trans. He says, oh yeah, if you was born a man, you shouldn't be allowed to fight women. If born with a dick, you should fight another person born with one too. Interesting, Earl. Earl's trying to sound like an advocate out here. He's trying to sound like Deontay Wilder a little bit. Him and Deontay Wilder is going down the same route. A lot of people looks at Deontay Wilder like he's trying to save the world. He's a savior of the world. Deontay Wilder got some famous quotes out here, and Errol Spence is trying to be the next Deontay Wilder. And the crazy thing is, he's doing it with the excuses as well, which makes it even more crazy. Oh, there's more. Percy Crawford responded to Breadman Boxing. So Stephen Edwards probably was Caleb Plant's trainer. I thought it was a different Stephen Edwards, but it was Breadman. Errol Spence says, I read that part, but I'm going to read it again. He says, it's cool. The Spence family appreciate them if they've been paying to watch this one-trick pony. Oh, yeah, if you was born a man, you shouldn't be allowed to fight women. If born with a dick, you shouldn't fight another person born with... You should fight another person born with one, too. Percy Crawford responding to Breadman Boxing and Errol Spence Jr. Gotta treat them like they don't exist, like people do to them in real life. Errol Spence laughed at that comment. So yeah, it's crazy. Errol Spence chose to do all of this after the Terrence Crawford fight. And he didn't do it before the fight, which is I said before the fight. Well, before the fight, should have got his cataracts taken care of. I meant it's crazy that he's choosing to do this now when he didn't choose to do it immediately after the fight. That's what I meant to say, guys. I kind of said it a little bit wrong, but you guys knew what I wanted to say. But, yeah, man. The internet is undefeated. This week, just when we thought we couldn't see crazy stuff, in 24 hours with Ryan Garcia, he pretty much flipped the world upside down. Ryan Garcia flipped the world upside down in like 24 hours. He had a baby. He announced he's getting a divorce. I don't know if it's a competition between Ryan and Earl. Did they call each other and say, let's see who can break the internet today? I'm going to break the internet. Did Earl call Ryan or did Ryan call Earl? Because both guys are in competition to see who can break the internet. And that's crazy. But anyway, Earl said what he had to say. Ryan had said what he had to say. And fans are going to react. So it seems like Earl, he don't care when the fans react. He did snap on his one guy that said Crawford is just much better and Earl's a one-trick pony. He did snap on that guy. We know Ryan is very emotional as well. And we know Ryan, he gets in his feelings. Earl does the same thing, but I don't know. Earl, reading all these posts is telling me that for some reason Errol Spence is at peace. He doesn't look like he's mad or anything. He even admitted that Terrence Crawford did beat him. And he even said Terrence Crawford should have been Fighter of the Year. So, Errol Spence looks happy, man. He's at peace. And I'm glad the guy got his surgery. I just feel like he should have just kept that to himself. He should have never posted the video. He don't need the internet for validation. I think Crawford said it best in one of his posts. He said, we're leaving people back in 23 that needs the internet for validation. And clearly Earl needs the internet for validation by posting all this crazy stuff. It's your boy No Credit, and I'm out.